Hello viewers, Super GT here. Good morning, bright and early for update 1.667. It happened, didn't it? It was going to happen at some point, but there it is. Update has come along. Three pretty cool cars actually for this one. How are we doing, everyone? Good to see you all. It's obviously a lot earlier in the day compared to a normal live stream for me. But had to be done, right? The update is here. We're gonna give these cars a go, and there's a couple of new events and stuff as well. So we'll play through all of them, try all the cars, see what they're like. It's quite an interesting selection. So we've got the Porsche GT3.R, so the nearest car on the picture there. So very cool to see that. Obviously, the current Porsche in the game is the RSR, which is how many years out of date now? 6 or 7? I'm so funny. And the Hyundai TCR Elantra on the top right, we actually raced this car at the Nürburgring last year. So it's a very quick car. It's not in GT4 class, but it's very similar sort of speed. So I'm quite interested to see how quick that is. We can do some daily races in it, see if it's up to speed. And then the Xiaomi SU7, which has the record, the 4-door car record around the Nürburgring. It was just over 7 minutes. So interesting stuff. Let's take a look, shall we? I've left it on the screen. I haven't pressed anything yet, so. Oh, we don't need to see the trailer, do we? I guess we can. Why not? Let's just watch it together before we jump in. So the Xiaomi is actually I do believe it's the first ever Chinese car to be added to this game. So that's something, I suppose, isn't it? There it is. And they have showcased it around the Nürburgring, actually. Is that the Nürburgring? Yes, it is. You might have noticed around Nürburgring now they have the Xiaomi banner, the bridge. Yeah, actually, let's see. Will the Hyundai be in Group 4? That is a really good question. I think it should be. It makes sense for it to be there. But let's take a look, shall we? How much do these things cost? Okay, so the Porsche I'd imagine is 1 million, 2 million. Oh, 900k. Okay, so it's double. The RSI is from 2017, so you know, really cool car and everything. But it's good to get a 992 version of the GT3 car. Very, very nice. I'm sure people will be creating some very cool liveries for this, the Grello, etc. Porsche is always a very good looking GT3 car. So let's get that. Yeah, might as well select it. And then we have. It's a good looking car, isn't it? It is a good looking car. Hyundai. Here it is. What class does it say it's in? It is in Group 4. It is in Group 4. Kizzy, good to see you, mate. Thanks for the tenner. How about that Porsche? Engine sound is menacing. Porsche do know how to make a good sounding engine, don't they? Yeah, I'm sorry if there's any lag. My internet has been a bit shoddy recently, but just refresh it. It should be okay. But yeah, 280,000 for the Hyundai TCR. We'll drive this online and kind of see how well it performs. Don't know how quick it is, obviously. So let's get that. 280,000 for the Group 4 car. That's a bit cheaper than normal. I think normally they're 350 or 450. And then finally, as you see down here, if let me just remove myself. He says China. China. Here it is. It's good to see this. 6:22. I don't know what I was talking about, the 7 minutes. But yeah, here it is. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. You see that there, 1,500 horsepower. So it's a quick car, there's no question about that. China are producing a lot of very powerful cars at the moment. We're going to go with the yellow colour. Let's buy that. 622 is a prototype, okay. Okay, so they're the 3 cars. I think we have to not forget that this game is almost 4 years old. In about 5 weeks' time, this game is 4 years old, and they're bringing out updates like this for free. I think we got to realize that that's actually a good thing, right? That's pretty good. It's pretty good of them to do. Oh, is it laggy now? One second, guys. Let me change that. Why is it so laggy? What is up with my internet? Honestly, this internet is really annoying me because I'm supposed to have 1 terabyte internet. YouTube is not receiving enough. That doesn't make any sense. It's my YouTube studio is telling me the stream's current bitrate of 14,700 is lower than the recommended bitrate of 13,500. How does that work? How is 14,700 lower than 13,500? Sorry, 1 gigabyte internet, not terabyte. Jesus, imagine. Can you imagine that? Okay, well, I've changed it. I do apologize, guys. Let me just try and sort this quickly. Smoothed out. Yeah, I don't know. I think this internet that I have is fast normally. It's just fast, but it just goes slow, and it does it a lot of times during the day. So I'm very sorry about that. But I'm going to be moving my sim rig and stuff into an office soon, which should hopefully be a bit better. Okay, I was going to look at the liveries for this Porsche, just see if anyone's made one already. Imagine if I did have 1 terabyte internet. That would be insane. Are there any already? Has anyone made any? We have already. How is this? That's pretty insane, actually. Got the Falcon tyre. I've raced against that car. Got an Audi logo on a Porsche. What's that all about? Okay, we got some here already. I like the Falcon tyre one. Let's go with this. Yeah, no Grello at the moment, but I'm sure someone will make one very soon. Supply that. So there is luckily a Group 3 race in sport mode at the moment, so if you had 1 terabyte internet, you get 16K resolution, probably, yeah. Could you imagine that fast? I mean, surely one day it'll happen, right? We're not there yet, though. We are not yet. We're not there yet. I want to take a look at the daily races very quick. Elliot Maddox, hello, mate. Thanks for becoming a member. Good to see you. Okay, let's receive our 2 mil. So what? Wait, we've got. Okay, so we don't have a Group 4 race. Get over to Simagic HQ and we'll hire that SU7 Ultra out for real. Of course, yes, a Simagic, which I'm using here, based in China, so might have to head over there, you know. I have to hire out some circuit somewhere, give it a go. Okay, let's oh, we've got 2 time trials. Okay, so there's 2 time trials, guys. Monza and the Xiaomi. And actually, interestingly, Nürburgring 24-hour. That's quite cool because I don't know if you guys noticed. We raced this car in, was it 25 or 24? One of the years I raced against this car, and it's pretty quick. It's actually similar pace to our BMW M4 GT4 car, and obviously it was around the Nürburgring, so that's quite cool to see. I'm going to try the Xiaomi quickly on Monza. Let's see if we can get a good time on this. We've got a Chinese player, #1 in the world at the moment. We need sport soft tyres. Okay. I have no idea how this is going to go. Okay, so what times do we need to get towards? At the moment, a 40, sub 50 is basically a gold. Obviously, that's going to improve, but here we go. Okay, we've got overtake button. Have I mapped mine? I have. Okay, so it's obviously just 1 gear. And I've invalidated already, but let's just keep going. Now, just trying to work out where do you brake. And obviously this is a super fast car in a straight line. I think you're going to have to surely brake very early. Like here. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Oh my goodness. It's about the 250 meters before the corner. In a GT3, it's like 400. Okay, so Curva Grande probably is flat, but you have to get the line right. 200 board here. Okay, yeah, you just got to be incredibly early on the brakes. Yeah, there's no question this is a very fast car. It's just brakes aren't quite there. .200 ball seems to work nicely. Let's see if we can get a gold. Well, it won't be first lap, will it? Because I invalidated, but second lap. I mean, there's always going to be a lot more electric cars. I suppose as far as electric cars go, this one is a bit more interesting than a lot of them they've added. But let's see, 49.9. Oh, I'm not actually close on this lap. Reverse in this car doesn't work. Okay, we'll test that out in a sec. Where's the 200? You've actually got the delta up on the HUD, or the window HUD thing. Okay, that's where we're going to gain a lot of time there. Curva Grande, can you do it flat? Actually have to think about this. Okay, you can do it flat, but you do have to kind of think about it. 200 board. Just turn in across that curb. You got to be super patient on the power. You go on it too early, you just it's so powerful that you just go wide. Okay, feels like a nice lap so far. I don't know if I could ever... I'm not using overtake as well, am I? Okay, I need to remember that. I don't know how much that's going to be. Actually, let's do a lap without it, and then we can work out how much it's worth. Oh. Yeah, it drives all right, actually. Obviously, the brakes aren't amazing, but the weight isn't too bad. Obviously, a lot of electric cars are very heavy. This one is still heavy, but... yeah, I'm going to use the boost now. It's probably worth a couple of turns per lap, I would imagine. Okay, so that's 49.3, so that is good enough for gold at the moment. But let's try and get a 48. Okay, so that's how much... I braked at exactly the same point, but with boost on that time, or with the overtake button. And obviously I missed by quite a bit. Right, I want to test this quickly. Someone said reverse doesn't work. Oh yeah, it doesn't. You just go back into drive. Interesting. Little glitch there, maybe? Well, they don't do reversing in Japan. In China. Why did I say Japan? Yeah, you can't go backwards in this car. Only forward. That's quite a nice little positive sentiment though, isn't it? Just look forward in life. Who needs to reverse? It's just pure philosophy here. From Xiaomi. Who needs reversing? They just don't do that over there. Okay, can we do Curva Grande flat with the overtake button on? Yes. Oh my god. Keep it on. Okay, right, give this another try. Cheers to everyone who's tuning in today. Obviously a very early stream for me. So maybe you're watching in somewhere in the world where you wouldn't normally watch me. Yeah, we'll get to the other two cars in just a moment. Let me just make sure I get this gold time nice and safe. Okay. Yeah, I'll try the other cars just after this. Don't worry, we'll get to it. I can't drive all three at the same time. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so it's good enough for gold. We'll come back to that another time. But yeah, okay. It's I think out of the electric cars, it handles a bit better than the others we've seen, and as you'd probably expect. Let's give this a try. The Hyundai Elantra. It's interesting. 8:53 best lap. That is very comparable to real life, actually. Okay, let's give it a go. Why am I live at this time? The update's just gone live about 20 minutes ago, or about half an hour ago actually. So why not? We've got to give it a try, right? Okay, so let's try this. tyres are we using for this? Hard tyre. Okay. Does the UK even get the Elantra? That's a good question. I've not seen one in the UK. I think Hyundai have made a push with their cars in general in the world, but I've not seen the Elantra in England or in the UK. Alright. So this car was showcased at the Fukuoka Japan Gran Turismo World Series event in Japan about a month ago. So they teased it, or they announced it there. They had one in the lobby of the building where we were doing the event. So I thought that was quite cool. It was good to see it. As I said, I'm going to say it again. After racing against it at this very circuit, it's quite cool to see it. Starting to lag again. Okay, let me just pause it and just talk for a moment. What is up with this stupid internet? This is really beginning to annoy me now. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't think it's a YouTube thing. I think it's just my internet. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended. Well, just now I put it higher, and then it. Before it said the stream's current bitrate of 14,700 is lower than the recommended bitrate of 13,500. So, well, how does that work? Then I put it lower, then it's not good. Then you put it higher, it's not good. Yeah, the audio is fine. The video isn't. Might be time for a new PC or something. Something's clearly wrong. And a couple of you guys noticed as well. On some of the videos, there's, I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't always render cleanly, so that we have a bit of lag sometimes on the videos. Not lag, not like internet lag, but you know. Use a monitor or TV. I use a monitor, but I don't. That can't be the problem, because it's an internet. It's an internet thing, because this didn't happen. The exact same setup in my old place didn't do this. But okay, let's get going again. Bit of a lift through that. Mayhex GT tuning in at 3 AM. That's commitment to the cause, mate. Just trying to make out how this handles. A little bit of understeer as you accelerate. But it's very planted, yeah. Which is interesting, actually. I have to find the video where I was racing against this car, because when I was behind it in real life, it was sliding all over the place. It was almost drifting everywhere. It looked actually very fun to drive. Have I driven the Porsche yet? I haven't just yet. We'll do a lap of this and then give it a go. I think the Porsche, we'll try at the Daily Race B, which is Interlagos this week in Group 3, so we can directly compare it to other cars. Hey, this track 200 laps in reverse. What's your thoughts? In reverse, oh my goodness. I mean, they have added the reverse version, haven't they? Which you can do in time trial, but I'm not so sure about that. The reverse track of this is just super strange to drive. It doesn't compute in my head very well. I'm presuming next week they'll probably have a Group 4 and a Group 3 race on dailies. What's also interesting is adding a Group 3 race, a Group 3 car during the Manufacturers' Cup season. So obviously we've got the final race on Saturday, and those who chose Porsche could presumably choose the new Porsche. Thank you very much, Jagroup Dylan. Appreciate it, mate. A little bit understeery, I'd say. It's very planted. I don't know if anyone is here who has who won some of the Simagic gear. I did a live stream a couple of weeks ago. Obviously that very rigged competition. A bunch of you won a load of items, and Simagic have shipped those items. They're just waiting for them to clear customs. So that's the progress. But yeah, the Porsche GT3R, good to see it, especially after, of course, we had the 296 last time out. So a couple more GT3 cars, which is always good to see. Could we see the M4 coming soon? Could we see the new Corvette? New Mustang, maybe? I think it's cool they're adding these cars still. In all my years doing the Nürburgring, I never did it in reverse. Honestly, it's so strange. But yeah, you can do it in time trial mode. You can do it in time trial mode, so give it a go. Honestly, it's the weirdest thing. It does not feel right. Most tracks in reverse don't feel right. This one is especially cursed. Yeah, well, the thing I noticed about the reverse direction as well is the elevation is just so... You really feel the elevation, actually. I think this is a very moderate lap. It'll probably be like a 9:05 or something. Yeah, my main interpretation of this car is that it's a little bit understeery, but it's very planted. I want to use Simagic gear on GT7, but I can't find a Sigma Cortex. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing right now, honestly. So a lot of people ask me, how do I use Simagic on PlayStation? So I'm using the Sigma Cortex Adapter, and it feels great, but the problem is, at the moment, is that you can't really buy the adapter anywhere. It's pretty much out of stock everywhere, and I think it's been discontinued, as far as I know. So unfortunately, it's not really possible at the moment. When will the update be out? It's already out. It is out now. You can go and download it. Yeah, the Porsche is 900,000 credits, which is, well, it's a bit more than normal, isn't it? 'Cause most Group 3 cars are like 450k. Okay, see what kind of speed this can reach. I guess it'd be about 165 going down there. 150 something going down the hill. What GT3 is next? The M4. Be nice to see the M4. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, not quite a sub 9, but 902. Not bad, I suppose. There's a lot of time in that. Definitely go sub 9. What about the 296? 296, is it 1.2 mil? I think it was, yeah. If I remember correctly. 27th in the world. Because probably 27 people have done it. Right, how many people have done it? Less than 1,000 at this point. We've got some 10-minute lap times. An 11-minute 11. I respect the hustle there. Okay, let's jump out of that. Yeah, the Aston Martin Vantage would be a good one. I mean, there's quite a few GT3 cars that we're missing. Mr. James Baldwin in the chat. Good to see you, man. Morning, Steve. Great to see NLS reschedule their race to accommodate you. You see the post? It said NLS 2 has been moved to accommodate top-level drivers. Whoever that is. Obviously me. Obviously. They would move it for me. But it's quite definitely Max Verstappen, isn't it? Max Verstappen is going to be doing it, which is quite insane. Okay, what was I going to do now? I was going to test out the Porsche. Hey, Keenan Jones. When is the 24 hours of cheese and discos? 24 hours of that. 24. You know what? Eating crisps for 24 hours is. I wouldn't recommend that. Wouldn't recommend that, mate. Okay, so this race is kind of dominated by the Audi R. The Audi R8 has been very quick recently, actually. And the Huracan. The R8 making a bit of a comeback. So let's see, maybe, I mean, I don't know how quick this new Porsche is, whether or not it'll make a dent on this leaderboard, but let's give it a go, shall we? Let's give it a try. Date acquired. There we go. It does look great. Interlagos Group 3, the quintessential daily race on Gran Turismo. Yeah, good to see you, James. James obviously, of course, joined Team Redline very recently, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him in some sort of GT3 car very soon as part of Team Redline. So we had Chris Lullum doing. What did he do? He did a Nürburgring race, and he also did GT World Challenge. So. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's listen to it as well. Oh. It sounds better in real life, but it does sound good. Mr. MCA in the chat. Good to see you, man. The GOAT of YouTube manufacturer and Nations Cup guides. It's good to see this car. RSR sounds better, yeah. The RSR is kind of unbeatable, to be honest, really, isn't it? On sound. Irving Javier says H. Well, oh, hi. Got it right the second time. Hi, Irving. Hope you're having a great day, mate. Thank you, BCat300. Did I manage to catch the 24 hours of Daytona? Not all of it. I did tune in here and there on YouTube. The time when I wanted to watch the most of it was when it was foggy. I'd really like to go to Daytona one day and just watch the race for real. To answer your question, I did tune in here and there, but I probably watched maybe an hour total throughout the 24. There's 6 hours of fog. $134. It does feel a little bit understeery, actually, yeah. See if we can get this lap time down a little bit. How different is it to the RSR? It's really hard to say. I need to drive the RSR again. The gearing feels a bit more normal. The RSR always had weird gearing. I don't know. Actually, we're going down into first gear here. Feels quite nice to drive, actually. It's fairly... a little bit understeery. A little bit. I'll give it a go in a daily race in a sec. We've got a daily race coming up in 9 minutes, so we'll try and improve the lap time a little bit more. $33.7. That's a bit deep. So let's just claim that time and then make sure we log in. I mean, that's not really where I need to be. I need to be... number one in the world is what? High 31. So, a little bit off of that. Okay, let's sign in for the race. Have you done Le Mans weekend? I've been to Le Mans twice. But the last time I went was 2017. It was for a Forza competition, actually. They hosted an event there. I was the 18th best player in the world on Forza that year. But that was the last time I went to Le Mans. I also went in 2009 when Peugeot won. So I've been there a few times now. Barry R in the chat says, please don't hit me, Super GT. I'll do my best, mate, to avoid you. It was weird, right? When I was at Le Mans in 2017, because I was doing the gaming competition with Forza, I spent most of the time indoors. So I didn't really actually see a lot of the race. It was weird to be there with a big car race going on and not really see a lot of it. Oh. They have added a couple more events to single player, so I'm going to complete those during this live stream to make sure we can keep our 100% record in the game. Thank you, Stefan. Are you a big Opel fan? Do you think you'll ever see the Opel Calibra in GT7? Good question. I mean, I'm not specifically an Opel fan. I do like that Calibra. I remember it being in a lot of the earlier games. So, do I think I'll see it? We'll see it? It's hard to say. I think it's, to me, it's a classic GT car, right? It'd be really cool if they did add it. Oh my god, that's wide. It's just very drivable, this car. It's not much drama at all, really. And then I go and do that. Does it feel any different from the other Porsche? Let me... Can I change my car here? No. I'll test the other one in a sec. And then see what they're like in comparison to each other. Yeah, that R8 is super fast at the moment. I don't know if anything can really... Let's see if anyone's put this car on the leaderboard. Okay, there we go. Rampster has put a 32.2 in. So, I mean, that's obviously very quick. So it can be driven quickly, there's no question. So yeah, not too many people have done it just yet. But I mean, it is early. The update's only been out for about an hour. Thank you, Adam Thompson. Always the best, Super GT. Keep it up. Thank you very much, man. Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a great day. Mayhex is there. There he is. In the old 911, actually. There's another one here. So we've got a couple of people trying it out. Okay, let's just do one or two more laps before the race. Yeah, let's just try a rear bias actually. See if we can get this back end to swing around a little bit. Maybe rev the gears out a little bit more. See what that does. Is it a good car? I think so. I just need to drive it a little bit more. It feels nice to drive. This car has insanely good tyre wear. Okay, good to know. Delay on the brakes there. Thank you, one. Hello. Do you think the Porsche or the Elantra will be meta? I think the 911 has a bigger chance. Yeah, it's a good question, actually. It's hard to... in my mind, Group 4 is kind of weird at the moment, isn't it? The TCR could come in and just be nowhere or the best car. I don't think the Porsche will necessarily come in and be dominant. Yeah, it could be a good car. I don't think the 911 will be straight away. TCR, hard to say. Possibly. I don't think I'll be able to... No, I won't finish this lap, unfortunately. I'll just miss out. It would have been a little bit quicker. Have I ever tried rock climbing? I've done bouldering a few times. There we go, got Ramster on pole position, 32.2. Who have we got? Got a couple of people using the new car then. Yeah, let's just see how it is. It's good to see it. It's really Porsche versus Audi, I think. The R8 is super quick at the moment, and then Huracan's fast as well, actually. What is bouldering? It's like it's rock climbing, but just at like a low level, a couple of meters. Often you do it indoors, and then there's like loads of little handholds, and you like climb up a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw Alex Honnold climbing Taipei 101. That was just insane, wasn't it? First live watching, kind of nervous. You don't got to be nervous, man. But thanks for tuning in, and welcome to your first live stream of Super GT. Tristan Banks, thank you. Currently doing a livery on the GT3. Okay, I will have to check that out, mate. Here we go, guys. First ever race in the Porsche 911 GT3R brackets, 992 closed brackets, 22. Oh god, what's going on behind me? The car behind me on the map is not moving. What's going on there? We have cursed the car behind us somehow. I've cursed them. Oh, now they're moving. Actually, they're accelerating very quickly. This could be a weird start. What the hell? Who knows what happened there? Random call sign, hello. Good to see you, mate. Congrats on 90k subscribers the other day. Mega number. Yeah, the servers have been very interesting recently, haven't they? Well, it was a good battle there. Oh, someone's crashed. This guy is going to defend, I think. See if we can get past him. It's only a 5-lap race, so we don't have much time. Bit aggressive, but I'm taking that. Okay. I don't think you like that move. Okay, well, just don't finish last now, I suppose. Oh my god, the tyres are still cold. Or overheating, actually. I mean, the boys and girls back at the Stuttgart factory are going to be sacking me after this. Well, I guess it's a practice session now. Stuttgart mentioned. Yeah, we'll just try and get close to that fastest lap, just see what we can do. Yeah, I mean, Ramster is incredibly fast. I don't know if we're going to be getting close to that. Let's see what we can do. Try and at least get into the 33s, that'd be nice. So what's this time going to be? Be like a 35 maybe. Okay. We can work with a 34. A couple more tenths. Oh, I'll get that back end round. I think that's a slight improvement there. Dane Rams does a 33.3. I think this should be like a mid 33, I think. 9. Hello, viewer. Wait, am I the viewer now? Or that message is saying hello to you? Luke Burns, hello mate. I'm doing very well, mate, yeah. Bit nicer on that curb. Or yellow. But I'm not last. Where's that guy going? I mean, it's an awful result, but good bit of practice, I suppose. I think that should be a 33.8. Yeah. Hashtag not last. Okay. I mean, Ram's proving there that it can be a quick car. No question about that. Well, a couple of attempts off him. I think if I started second, I would have finished second on that pace. So I think that's good. Ramster's a very quick player. So I think the pace was pretty good there actually. It's hard to know exactly how quick it is compared to the R8. Maybe I have to obviously just drive both and try, but yeah, it's competitive. I think that's good. Costas is gonna join. Okay, yeah, we'll do another one. I'm gonna keep lapping, get my qualifying time up a little bit. Yeah, I mean I can get to the 32s at least. So, is there a replay time of anyone who has driven this car? This is the annoying thing about the replays. Like, there's just not many of them these days, as you can see. A lot of the Huracan. No, some of this 2017 car. Then you don't get replays this far down. I know there's a few more. Okay, let's just jump in, try and improve. Tom Anderson, calling it a night later, Super GT. Thanks for jumping in, mate. Have yourself a great sleep. Yeah, 32.2 is the quickest so far. Done by Dane Ramster, looks like. Let me just check that again quickly. Yeah, there's no replay on it. He's 33rd in the world, so it's, you know, it might be a few tenths off the R8, but I mean the R8 is super fast right now, so. Thank you, YT viewer. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on and never miss a stream or video. Thank you very much, man. YT viewer is, I mean, he lives up to his name. Absolute goats of YouTube viewing. Always in the chats, always in the comments. Really appreciate that, man. Always good to see. Macro Squish, my first live Super GT stream. What time is it there? Firstly, congratulations, Marcos. Good to see you in here. Thanks for tuning in. The time is 9:03 in the UK at the moment. AM. The Rexy livery, I didn't see one just now, but I'm sure if I went back to the GT Auto, someone's probably made one already. I mean, I guess we want what? Rexy? We need the Grello livery. Someone's made the Falcon tie-up one already. Hello live stream, says Kieran. Hello Kieran. Super GT here. Make a Disco's livery. I'm still waiting for that Disco sponsorship in real life, you know. I can't believe they haven't given me a sponsorship after all I've done for them. It's truly shameful. Is there a reason you don't stream on Twitch? My audience is predominantly on YouTube, and I mean you can dual stream, can't you? But yeah, I think I'm just happy with streaming on YouTube. Don't think I need to do much more. Oh my god. Nearly lost it there. Okay, just need to keep second gear through that. Jay says, good morning, Super GT. Good morning to you as well, good sir. Got enough time for 2 laps. Okay, that's a much better center S. Ooh, okay. That should be into the 32s. Will that be a 0.6? Yeah. Okay. Let's try one more lap. Play Michael, hello viewers. Hello viewers. I can't believe James May stole my intro line. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess the lap time there, but I had a delta, so you can work it out. So yeah, I think this car is quick in Group 3. I'm not saying it's the quickest, but it's quick. Ah! I knew I took that slow. That could have been in a 0.5, I think. Yeah, 0.6 is very good. I'm happy with that, but... Okay, so I reckon I can go into the 0.4s with a little bit more practice there. Let's see where that is on the leaderboards. Sick for my friends, obviously. 209 in the world. Okay, that's pretty good. 0.4, a high 0.4 will put us top 125. I could do that. I think there's a couple more attempts in that. There's a couple more attempts in that for sure. So I'm happy with that. That was good. Thank you, QLMTA, new member of the channel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all viewers. Thanks for all tuning in. If you didn't tune in, I wouldn't be able to make this my job of sim racing. Which is pretty wild when you think about it. Because we did that 2016 thing on Instagram, right? Where you find photos of yourself in 2016. And like, I was looking through my album and stuff, and I'd see it. I was like, wow, God, yeah. That I was working in the office in the warehouse at All Saints at that time. Very different time. I remember at that time I would have loved to be doing this right now, you know. So I can't complain. You're the OG sim racing streamer. I mean, it's actually nearly next year. I think this first stream I ever did. You see it on my channel, but it's I think it was April 2017. So you know, we're just over a year from my 10-year anniversary of streaming, which is pretty wild. Hey, Losali with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Congrats to the 10 of you who get a membership there. Appreciate that, Losali. It's not the first time he's done that either. So thank you very much, man. Okay, let's try and have a good race now. Oh, a bit deep. Just try and stay in the toe. Massive W from Losali. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh no. How do I let him go back through? I'm trying to let you go back through, mate. I'm trying to let you go back through. I'm trying to let you go back through, man. And now spun yourself out. I'm trying to let you go without losing a million positions. Oh my God. Thank you, but thank you, Losali. Just, you can go now. I'm so sorry, but it's a good ramming machine. Yeah, well, we know that now, don't we? I mean, that's my fault. Right, trying to get fastest lap again, I guess. If we can, see if we can do it. Forget the race. So Dane Ramster was doing low 33s in the previous race, so see if we can try and get close to that. How am I liking handling? I think it's good. It's it feels pretty stable overall. I think if you want to really push it, it does move around a little bit, but I think it's a good car. Thank you, Tequila, another member of the channel. Appreciate it, man. Oh, a bit wide there. Last to first. Yeah, very little chance of that. Oh, I'm getting close to this guy. He's had a penalty. Do I want to get close to him? Not really. Good to see you, Tobin. Yeah, I like this car. Overall, I do like this car. Feels good. It's a cool car to add, and then it drives well. As I say that, it came off that curb really weird. Do you like it more than the other Porsche? I need to drive the other one again. I think I do. I think I do like it more. Yeah, race to forget. Yeah, the curb, it just went too far on the curb. But the car's good. I'm just not awake. Yeah, maybe the car doesn't like me. Did anyone ask the car if they like me as a driver? I don't think we did we? Are you supposed to be in hard tyres? Yes. Favorite car so far? In this update, I would say this. Then the Hyundai. And then the Xiaomi. I like all three though. I think all three are good. I know the Xiaomi is electric and not everyone's a fan of that, but as far as electric cars go, it's one of the cooler ones. It's good to have a car from China. There's lots of Chinese cars these days, and why not have one in this game, you know? Okay, one more lap. That's a bit too deep into that. Ramps to held on for the win. Too deep into that. I think that was. I think those guys had to fight at the front. The fastest lap stayed mid 33, and the guy in second got the fastest lap. So maybe he's in the slipstream. Yeah, finished 6/10 behind. I think Dane Ramsden might have had to defend on that. Let's see if there's any different liveries. I'm gonna try and complete the cup menus as well, because there's a couple of events I haven't done now. They've added a few more. But yeah, not the greatest race there. The next race... Oh, look at that, guys. The next race would be my 1000th race. I've had 200 wins and 700 top 5s. So that's 70% top 5 rate and 20% win rate. I suppose that's alright, isn't it? How far are you with the power pack, and do you plan on finishing it? Yes, I do want to finish it. How far am I? I'll show you. Here we go. Halfway. In terms of the full difficulty with the 2 chilies, 21 out of 50. We say halfway, but obviously the races are a bit longer as you go further, so... Yeah, let's get the Rexy livery on. If it's there, let's just take a quick look. When I looked about 45 minutes ago, it wasn't there, but I'm sure someone probably made it by now. These liveries do come out very quickly. So Grello's been made. Someone's made Grello. Macau Grand Prix, Absolute Racing, that's cool. That's a good one. Have we got Rexy? I'm sure someone's designing the teeth as we speak. We've got the pink pig. There it is. It's there. Someone's done it. Wait, I don't think the mouth doesn't quite go on the front there. Yeah, you can't put it on that front bumper quite. Looks a bit funny. But it is Rexy. So is there a better Rexy? There might be more. There's that one. Actually, that one looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. Because the mouth is black. There's another one there. That one looks pretty good. The colour might be a bit off. There's quite a few now. There's loads, actually. Look. I think this one. I'm going to go with this one. Rexy. It's a cool car, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that one. The front bumper should be black. The mouth's open. That's a lot better. Rexy has an underbite. Rexy needs to go to the dentist. I've seen these things in the news about people trying to revive these dinosaurs. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea, guys? Should we be doing that? Bringing back these dinosaurs. I'm sure some weird stuff's going to go down in the world, like, very soon. People are going to start bringing back woolly mammoths and stuff. Let's try this race once more. Let's try and have an actual good race and not crash and kill people. It was a bit hard there because I understand the guy was frustrated when I pushed him wide. 100% my fault. But I wanted to let him go, and he could have done it because I was blocking off the left-hand side and he was on the right, and he could have just gone back up the inside. I was like, right, just go, go, go. But instead, he just wanted to start ramming everyone. It's like, I understand you're frustrated, but please, I'm giving you back the position whilst not trying to lose 20 positions myself. And then we both lost. We both went back to the back. So, one of those things. It happens. Okay. Got a couple of minutes here. Maybe enough for 3 laps or 2. Can you imagine, right? You know they have those, there's those, I don't know what, cryo chambers? I don't know if that's the right way to call it, but like a chamber where they freeze your body when you die with the idea that you will come back later. Like, can you imagine coming back in 1,000 years' time? I just don't, I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, it'd be cool to see how the world has advanced. I'm sure the world would just be completely different. I don't know, it would be hard to kind of assimilate again into society. You could even argue like an elderly person now, even they're probably quite uncomfortable with how the world is compared to when they were younger. Can you imagine a 1,000-year difference? I don't think anything will be... Nothing will be familiar at all. Plus, you know, all your loved ones are long gone. You don't know anyone. It'd be a strange existence. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I have thought about it. Thank you, the Lev. Have you made any changes to the Sigma? If you mean the Sigma Cortex with my settings, I'm kind of set with my force feedback and everything, so in that sense, no. Okay, that's a corner cut. No, it wasn't. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton will still be looking for his 8th title in 1,000 years' time, probably. I've got enough time for one more lap. I missed the donation there, didn't I? Thank you, Roffer F40. Hey bro, been a while. Good to see you live again. Thank you very much, Roffer. A very generous donation, and yeah, good to see you, mate. And I mean, I'm just thankful for everyone who's tuning in today, seeing this glorious new update. 3 new cool cars, I think. Do I play any instruments? I do not. I kind of wish I did. I do like music, but I don't play any instruments. I played Rock Band back in the day. That's about it. go. We'll be waiting for GTA 6 in 1,000 years' time. I hope not. Oh, I'm in a lower level lobby here, I think. It is what it is. Let's just have a good race. That's the main thing, isn't it? Steve plays the Gran Turismo instrument. I suppose it's an instrument of sort, isn't it? If you expand the meaning of that word beyond music, then yes. What's your World Driver Champion F1 prediction for 2026? It's really hard to say. Obviously, we really don't know. We could be surprised. I'm just going to say George Russell. I've kind of maintained that Mercedes would be quick. But obviously, it's almost impossible to tell. You know, Max is always going to be good to go. I'd imagine McLaren will still be fast. Ferrari, you just have no idea what they're going to do. I would just guess that Ferrari just won't be quickest. I'll be surprised if they were quickest. If they were, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm happy for them, and I like Ferrari being quick. I just don't think it's going to happen. Are you worried the Williams car won't be quick? It was a bit worrying that they missed the Barcelona test, wasn't it? Wasn't quite ready for that, so that's not a good sign. I hope they're fast. You know, they've been building towards this. Do you have a favourite team? To be honest, like, yes and no. Like, I always supported McLaren. I don't know if I'd necessarily would say they're my favourite team at the moment. I like them. They're the closest team to where I live. I just want to see good races, you know, whoever it is. Okay, we're doing it for Rexy. They're doing just enough. How are you feeling about the update? I think it's a good update. Obviously no tracks or anything, but I think after Spec 3, I think to have this, you know, 3 more cars for free, I think it's a solid update. I'll be honest, Spec 3 and Spec 3 and the power pack kind of caught me off guard. I didn't really know if they were kind of really putting much attention still into this game. And then, you know, they come out with Spec 3 power pack, and it's like, oh, okay. Didn't expect that. They're still invested in the game. And now we've had 2 new GT3 cars in the last 2 updates. We've got the new Hyundai, which is good. The Xiaomi. I think it's solid, you know. I like it. this is my 1000th race on sport mode. I always wanted to get to 1,000 races. I've finally done it after nearly 4 years. Okay, let's... Porsche looks nice to drive. Good to see you, Calster. If you haven't subscribed to Calster, guys, please do. He's in the chat. Best controller player in the world. And he's been streaming a lot recently. Honestly, I was learning so much watching your... the Suzuka wet races. Like, the lines you're taking are just... immaculate. Got a bit of a gap here. How many hours I put into the game? I think it's approaching 1,000 hours. Which actually, you know, it sounds like a lot, but when you think that it's been out for nearly 4 years, it's about 250 hours a year, which is less than 1 hour a day. Which is maybe 40 minutes a day, average. So it's not nothing, but it's not ridiculous either, I wouldn't say. If it was 1,000 hours in 1 year, then yeah, I think that'd be a lot. But 1,000 hours in 4 years, not outrageous. Car feels really good through that. Will you play GTA 6 when it comes out? I mean, 100%. I'm deciding if I should make any content on it. You know, probably not on the single player and stuff, but on the racing, I quite like watching Bruffy do his GTA 5 racing stuff. And I think there's potential for videos on this channel, you know. GTA 6 is hilarious. The title is sorted already. Yeah, you know, because, you know, gaming's my job to some extent these days, right? So, gaming, I haven't really gamed much. Just like, just me just playing a game. Not like I used to, so it'd be nice to have a game like that where I can just sit down and play it and not really think about content too much. GTA 6 shameful rammers. I'm sure there'll be many on GTA 6. The etiquette on GTA racing isn't quite as well developed as it is on Gran Turismo. I was actually playing old school RuneScape the other day, just for a bit of nostalgia. I used to be a very big gamer when I was younger. I used to play a lot of different games. I don't really do it so much now. Okay. the 1000th race. I know I'm in a lower level lobby here, but I'll take it. We'll take the wins when we get them. It's gonna be a victory for the boys and girls back at Stuttgart. Levicious, good to see you, mate. How you doing? I watched your race yesterday. It was very good to watch. Coming back through the field, almost winning at Spa. Yeah, we'll take the win there. Another Porsche. It's good to see the 992. It's very nice. Thank you, Jay. DK26 for the fiver. What do you think about the M340i? Deciding between M2 and 340i to buy for a daily and occasional track day. I mean, I've got an M2 and I love it, and I don't think you can go wrong with an M2. 340i I don't really know too much about, but if it's an M car, even if it's not the, you know, M2 or M3, I think they're all great. I think they're all cool, good cars. So I rate them all. Like, that's not much of an opinion, but I like them. Porsche doesn't feel fast on pad. Interesting. And there it is, guys. Boom. Look at that. 1,000 races. I suppose we can work out. I've got a 20.1 win percentage and a 70.1 top 5 percentage. It's not bad, I guess. I'll take it. Jimster in the chat. Hello. Hello, good sir. How are we doing? We've got some new items in the cafe. Let's take a look at this. So there's an extra menu. I think it's a Hyundai one, if I recall correctly. There it is. Reward available. So you have to get the Ioniq Elantra and the VGT for a 5-star roulette ticket. Thank you, Iceberg. You could do a GTA 6 April Fool's video, shameful rammers, and you're just in single player stuck in traffic. There's a video idea. I'm going to write that down. I mean, shameful rammers for GTA, it just that's a match made in heaven, surely. That's got to go together. Those two things. Hyundai are doing some interesting things, aren't they? Got some intriguing cars out there at the moment. So we've got that extra menu there. So congrats on the 1,000. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much, good sir. So that's menu number 52, which they've added. Nothing else here. Rossetti is top 3. What, on sport mode? 20% win ratio, rubbish. This is your job. 20% win rate is actually very good. Look at most people. It won't be much higher. I know it's my job, but my job is actually content more so than outright pace. Let's check this leaderboard quickly. I think 20% win rate is good. I think that's actually very high. Not very high, but like solid. It's a very solid win rate. Because of course there's many people on the track. Not everyone can win. Right, let's check out these new events quickly. It's actually 20.1. Better than 20%. So someone was asking about the hours I've put in. You can see it here if I remove myself. There we go, 1,015. So yeah, just over 1,000 now. But now there's 3 extra events, as you can see. I'm back to 98%. Oh, the circuit experience as well. Wait, what have I missed with circuit experience? Two more tracks that I've missed. What tracks have I not done, circuit experience wise then? That'd be Yas Marina. Have I not done it? No, I have done it. What ones haven't I done? What else did they add? St. Croix A. Have they added... Oh, a new St. Croix. Okay. I didn't know that. in the espace. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just do this. I didn't know that was there. Only 9,000 hours to go to actually be an expert, yeah. They say you need 10,000 hours. Okay. The espace. Let's do it. Is the Porsche 2022 better than the R8 in Interlagos? It's good. I want to see the top players in the world give it a go. Oh my god, understood. I'd imagine the R8 is still probably quicker. But I would say the Porsche is actually very solid. It's actually a very good car. I mean, these are some of the worst lines I've ever done. Got to turn in very early in this car. Slash van, slash whatever it is. If this is gold, it'd be a miracle. Polyphony are so random sometimes. Like, why have they added this? I need to get there in 1/10 of a second. How can we do this? Didn't quite work. Oh! Roffer! I appreciate that donation, man. That's very generous of you. Congrats on the 1,000. $1 for each win. $1 short, yeah. Or 0.1 short. But man, honestly, appreciate that. You don't have to do that. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, man. I didn't really even remember that I was on nearly 1,000 races. But yeah, happy to get there. And appreciate the very generous donation, mate. Turn that ghost off. Should be gold. Could be like a 57.302. No, it won't be. I'm still waiting for the day where I get that time dead right. It's not happened yet. What have people done here? 56 is okay. quite a bit quicker. Thank you, Roffer. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, having done 1,000 races online. That is a lot, isn't it? I don't know if you guys remember on Sport, there was trophies for 91 wins online and 322 races completed in Sport mode, which was actually, you know, a bit of an achievement. That's not something that you can just do quickly. I do think the trophies on GT Sport were just more challenging in general. There's people with 10,000 races, yeah, probably are. Have we got lag? Oh god, I do apologize, guys. This has been happening today, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk because apparently my voice doesn't lag. It's all the video. I think my PC might be on its way out, you know. I'll need to take a good look at it. Jimster's on 2,000. You know, I am a part-timer. I need to up my game, really, don't I? Congrats on 1,000. What GT3 car are you looking forward to the most? I think the BMW M4 would be the best one. But the M4, the Aston Martin Vantage would be good. The McLaren 720S would be good. New Ford Mustang would be cool. New Corvette. Maybe if they had that new Toyota. I'm not sure if they'll probably make that into a GT3 car, right? I think the 720S would be very good to see. Oh, you're joking. Marginally off. Yeah, Aston Martin would be good. I think seeing some of the hypercars would be good. Group 1, I think, is a little bit thin. Yeah, there we go. That was a lot better. 90s BTCC cars, yeah, that'll be good. Some of the cars from the 90s and 2000s are just so good. We're talking earlier about that Opel Calibra. You know, cars like that, I love the shape of them. I love the way they drive. More of that. More of that. Will you do a Forza Horizon 6 video when it comes out? Probably. I can't guarantee anything. But I like the look of the game. Oh god, that's a bit deep. I do normally make 1 or 2 Horizon videos every year, or every time a game comes out. So probably. Yeah, the V8 supercars I would like to see. I really like that championship. I like the way those cars... Didn't hit the wall, guys. I did not hit the wall. I like the way those V8 supercars drive. They're powerful. They move around a lot. I like that championship. So that'd be quite good to see. We've got holy lag again. What is up with streams current bitrate 3150? It's not set to that. My internet just cannot handle it. Why is it that low? Okay, I'm gonna have to work out what this is. It should be back now, but yeah, my internet is just all over the place. Okay. Wow, I'm not very good at this. Normally I can do these first time. Do I have any tasks running on the PC and resources? No. Nothing more than normal. Oh, that's so much quicker. Yeah, I just apologise for the lag, guys. It's annoying me, but I'm moving all my setup very soon into a separate office because I'm renovating this house, so it's probably best that I move all the stuff out. Yeah, I think this PC is been playing up because people have been noticing as well with the videos. It's not always been perfect, the quality of the finish of the video. So the PC might need some help. Finally did it first time. So this last one's just going to be the last corner. Yeah, one corner. Do you have an IT guy to call upon? Not really. If anyone knows anyone who knows their stuff, then please let me know. I'm not the best when it comes to... Here's the thing with computers and stuff. Like, I know what to buy, but I'm not very good when it comes to, let's say, the right settings on things and stuff like that. That's always been an Achilles heel, just knowing, like, oh, by the way, on settings, go to this and then change it to that setting, and everything changes and is much better. That's me showing my age, I suppose. Okay, one lap attack, 3:03.6 to beat. Linus Tech Tips. I'm sure he'll answer answer the phone. I'm sure he's not busy. I'll give him a call. Yeah, this is a good track. I've always liked St. Croix, but they don't use it enough. The OGs will remember the first ever daily race that was a weekly race. 5 laps in Group 3 cars around... I think it was St. Croix C, the other way round. The goats will remember the 4GT being quick. Brake here. I like that corner. Just trying to drive it nice and smooth. Oh, how do you take this corner? It's got like 4 apexes. I love the width of this track. You can carry so much speed. That should be okay. Just... okay. Yeah, miss, hit, miss. It's so tempting to turn in early to that corner. Then you realise you turned in too early. What are people doing? 2:57. Okay, well, we're back to 100% on circuit experience. How much do we get for that? I think it's 1.2 million total. And there are 3 races in here as well. So let me just check this dashboard again. Yeah, so back to 100% on circuit experience. And then now just 3 races to do in events. So let's see where they are. So one's there, World Touring Car 600, World Touring Car 800, World Touring Car 700. One of each. Let's build up from the slowest. First one is 2 laps of the Nordschleife. It's got the Xiaomi car there, so you know what, let's just use the Xiaomi car. What? Okay, well it's... interesting, it's rated higher. So we're going to have to put some different tyres or something on it. Or weighted power restrictor. Let's see if this works. Oh, you can only reduce it 1500 horsepower. See what that does. 660. It's still massively overpowered. Ballast as well. Let's make this thing even heavier. Like you waffle supremacy. That does not make much difference. St. Croix has great online races back in GT Sport. Do they not run this in GT7 online anymore? Not really. It comes up every now and then, but honestly, since the game came out, it's probably like less than 5 times in dailies. It's really just not that much. It just really doesn't come up very often, which is a bit of a shame because it's a good track. It's a good track, and it often makes for some good racing. Should I just? I'm just gonna use a different car because I need 600. Let's just sort it by performance points. Below 600, where are we? Here we go. SLR McLaren, hell yeah. Let's use that. Nope, maybe not. And we need a power restrictor on this. Why did it say it was below? I always remember it was emission 34. On Gran Turismo 4 in the SLR classic mission. No, my stream's about to go laggy again. Stop doing this. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why must you do this to me? Well, it's just going to lag for a moment. Yeah, I need to speak to Virgin Media because this internet is not good enough. It's meant to be 1 gigabyte. Wait, I'm going to run a speed test right now. Sorry. I know you've not tuned in for this, but I just want to see what it says. It might be the PC. Because I think this camera works. Tell me if... I don't know. I don't think I'm lagging here, and my voice isn't lagging. It's something to do with the computer. Okay, so it says my download. Costas is heading to the gym. Good to see you, mate. Download is 716 megabytes per second. Upload is 40.5. That's a bit lower than I thought it was. But I don't think that explains why it should be this bad. It shouldn't be lagging on that number still. Yeah, it's the video processing. It's a PC related thing. This computer is definitely there's something up with it. So I need to check that out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's PC related, not internet related. So root to restart. Okay, I'll restart the router, but I think it's the PC. It's just kind of weird because I moved recently, and I used to have hyper optic internet, which was very quick, and it didn't used to do this on my old flat. But yeah, guys, I'll get to the bottom of it. Might have to get myself a new computer, just at least take a look at it. I think the last time I got a new computer was end of 2023. And normally I do it every 2 years, so a bit overdue. I've got 36 seconds to try to catch up here. Is it unwatchable? Oh my god, okay. I can't really do this, can I? If it's gonna be like this. What happens if you reduce the bitrate? Well, weirdly, it happened earlier. I reduced it, and it said it's still not right. So if I reduce it significantly, yeah, I don't know. It's all a bit weird. I need to work out what this is. Next slide. Just restart PC and see what it does. Well, that doesn't work because this has been happening on multiple streams, and I've restarted the computer multiple times, obviously, since then. Let me just check. Check CPU usage. 10%, 8%. What's your bitrate? It was 12,000. It was 12,500. Just changed it to 4,500. It's still not. It's still saying it's not good enough. I think it's high load on the PC. 2023 is not that old. 40 megabit up should be enough when the latency is not bad. Yeah, but these numbers should add up. Wash your PC with soap. Yeah, GPU usage is like 28%. Yeah, the audio is fine. That's the weird thing, right? You can hear me just fine as I speak. It's not really any lag there. Yeah, 40 up. 1440p. Yeah, I used to have 1 gigabyte upload, like 900 megabytes. Yeah, I think there's just clearly something wrong with the capture card or something. I need to just check this out. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an end to this stream. It's been fun, but we've seen the cars. I think there's a good set of cars there. We enjoy them. We try and sort this issue out, and I'll try and bring out a video about this car, about this update, and then we'll get there. So yeah, I can only apologise. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I know it's an early one, but thank you all for tuning in. I'll try and make some content about this Thank you all for watching yesterday's video. And in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.